From the opening moments of The Revenant, I knew this film was going to be special. Alejandro González Iñárritu's film opens with a mesmerising battle sequence, both brutal and beautiful in its execution, and it goes on to tell a captivating story of survival and revenge that will remain as one of the more memorable cinematic experiences I will ever have. When a party of fur trappers are driven off course by an attack from a Native American tribe, they look to Hugh Glass, Leonardo DiCaprio, a frontiersman who knows the territory well, to set them a new one. After being mauled by a grizzly bear and his life hanging in the balance, Glass is eventually left for dead by members of his own hunting party, leaving him to face a fight for survival and a chance of revenge if he can survive the harsh conditions. The troubles that the film faced during filming have been well documented, with crew members quitting due to the harsh conditions and locations. However, the finished product will suggest to me that it's all been worth it, because The Revenant really is an amazing piece of filmmaking. I left the cinema absolutely breathless, mainly just because of how visually stunning the film is. There are shots that will leave you open-mouthed and the shots that will simply leave you questioning how. The decision to shoot the film in natural lighting is a brave one, and it really adds such an authenticity to proceedings. There's a moment late in the forest where the only light given off is from torches, and it is just glorious. Cinematographer Emmanuel Lubitsky really is in a rich vein of form in his career, and his work on The Revenant is really up there with some of the best I've ever seen. His wide shots showcasing the vast and beautiful mountainous terrain, and his long takes during the opening battle sequence, taking us from tussles on the floor to horseback in one flowing motion, setting the film off with such pulsating fashion. Lubitsky has won the last 2 Academy Awards for cinematography. Expect the third one to be his come the end of February. The film's length has come under a bit of scrutiny, but I could have easily sat through another half hour. I was that engrossed in Glass's search for revenge. The film is a basic tale of survival and revenge, yet through Iñárritu's filmmaking choices and narrative, it feels so much more to it all. There's one intense scene that's already made the headlines for all the wrong reasons, and that is the moment Glass is mauled by a grizzly bear. Obviously created through CGI, yet feeling as real as anything else in the film, it really is an outstanding moment, and I'll just have to wait for the Blu-ray just to see how they did it. Coming to the performances, The Revenant is just as strong as other departments. Leonardo DiCaprio leads the film as Hugh Glass, and is much more physical performance than anything else, using his eyes and facial expression to great effect throughout. By the end, you feel as if you've gone through everything from freezing cold conditions to eating just about anything with Glass. While I don't think it's one of his best performances, it still is one of such a high standard that I'll be cheering for him on the much coveted Academy Award for Best Actor. DiCaprio was joined by an impressive supporting cast, headed by the always impressive Tom Hardy as John Fitzgerald. Hardy again possesses a bit of mumble here, though it's not hard to make out what he is saying, but I did notice more than ever in this Hardy performance just how much he uses his eyes in his acting. Domhnall Gleeson and Will Poulter are also around to provide able support, Gleeson as Captain Andrew Henry and Poulter as the naive Jim Bridger. I am aware that, like many films going for gold this season, The Revenant has leaked online. However, I urge you to seek it out at your nearest cinema, because it really is an impressive cinematic experience that really has to be seen on the big screen.